Brockton is knocking down diabetes. Hi, I'm Jay Miller, your host of One North Maine, BCA's magazine show where we profile people, places, events, and initiatives that make this city, our city, great. Today, Brockton knocks down diabetes. It's an initiative that began in 2012 and has grown stronger each year. We are here, just outside downtown Brockton. Behind me is the YMCA, the coalition leader for this great initiative. We're going to learn about Brockton Knocks Down Diabetes healthy eating. We're also going to take a walk and participate in a health fair. So sit back, relax, get engaged, and see what your community, the City of Champions, has to offer. When you think healthy lifestyles and healthy living, you think the YMCA. As coalition leader for Brockton Knocks Down Diabetes, they promote all of it and more. One of the great events that they helped coordinate was a tour of Vicente's Market, but it wasn't any simple tour. No. It was a tour led by a registered dietitian from Brockton Neighborhood Health Center. Let's take a look.
Welcome, my name is Linda. I'm a nutritionist and dietitian, and I work at Brockton Neighborhood Health Center. I see patients one-on-one, I do counseling, I also do group classes there, so we do cooking classes, we do diabetes classes, okay? So this tour is gonna be a fun and interactive one. So I made a little handout, okay? It's not a test, it's more of an activity, okay? So don't worry about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to tour the store, okay? And we're going to go one department at a time. And I'm going to send you off. You can go by yourself, you can go in pairs, and then go through each section to see what you notice. So we're going to start off in the produce section, okay? And there's some produce questions. Gather together, and why don't you tell us what you found?
Green peppers, asparagus, green beans, spinach, kale, tomatoes, apples.
I have potatoes, lettuce, carrots. For green, we have spinach and kale, and fruits, strawberries, and apples.
So a good rule of thumb when shopping is kind of making your meals colorful. So a lot of different colors of fruits and vegetables, having green peppers, red peppers, orange carrots, kind of diversifying it because all of those have different vitamins in it. So that's why it's nice to have a colorful plate. Green beans, yeah, so green beans, zucchini, yep, all those things are very good. Does anyone know how many servings of vegetables you're supposed to have in a day? Vegetables. So around 2 to 3 servings of vegetables, 5 of fruits and vegetables. So that's kind of where you got it from. Okay.
So I've been making like shakes and with kale and different vegetables. Is that better for you, works for you than like green vegetables? Yeah.
So with smoothies and shakes, it when you blend the vegetables and the fruit, it loses some of the fiber, as opposed to when you eat it whole.
Okay.
And then also when you drink, you're not feeling the same sensations as when you chew something and swallow. It is good to have. I mean, it's a nice treat, right? Sometimes to have a little shake or a smoothie, but it's good to chew your vegetables and consume them. You have more fiber that way.
Okay.
So if you like fruit, that's okay. Fruit has good vitamins, but you need to spread it out throughout the day. So not to eat all of that fruit at the same time. Yeah. Okay, you guys ready to go to the next section? I'm not going to tell you the answers to these until after, but you can work together, okay? To find 2 examples of a lean meat and 2 examples of a processed meat, okay? Buy ground beef, then 10% fat or less. So that it's kind of like, it depends on if you're looking at the fat, like no fat or the fat part of it. So 10%, around 10% to 90% is a good lean red meat. Okay. Good question. Sausages, yeah. Anything sliced, like a bologna. Mystery meat of bologna. Yep, that's one. Yeah. Salami, yeah. So those things are a bit higher in sodium, so we don't want to make a habit out of them, right? They're okay to have once in a while, that's fine. If you like it, that's okay. The 3s, healthy fats. So those fatty fish are really rich in that. So salmon and tuna, mackerel, those are really good. And the healthy fats can help with your cholesterol, like I said earlier, if that's something that you have.
We will get back to the second part of the tour in a few minutes, but first, I am here with YMCA Coalition Coordinator, Leah Seraphin.
Hi.
Leah, another great Brockton Knocks Down Diabetes Week. And the ongoing initiative is incredible.
Yes.
What stood out to you during the week?
The biggest event that we had was on the 17th. It was our kickoff event. So we had a walk in the morning at Massasoit Community College, and then Signature Healthcare had their Health and Wellness Expo, which was a huge hit. And then a bunch of us went to the Rocks game after that to enjoy some food and some baseball. So it was a lot of fun, definitely.
And that Vicente's tour was really something else. It was a nice touch by you to get a registered dietitian to do the tour.
Yeah, so we had a registered dietitian from Brockton Neighborhood Health Center come over to Vicente's. She walked around with all of us to kind of talk about the different food options that are at Vicente's, what's healthy, what's kind of not so healthy. So that was a great event, definitely.
Now we have a lot to talk about. It was a big week. It's an ongoing initiative, and I want people to understand that. It's a year-round initiative, so the work does not stop. We're going to kick it over to the Health and Wellness Fair that Leah was talking about. It was fantastic, and it also included a walk. Oh, let's check it out.
Hi, how are you?
How's it going?
Good morning.
name is Carol Miller. I'm a practical nurse instructor at Southeastern Technical Institute, and would like to thank Leah for inviting us, all of the students, to take part in the walk today. She had made a suggestion, and I put it out to my wonderful students, and I came with a great group. We have about 20 students, friends and family. Another instructor, Betty Tagney, came with us. So we have an awful lot of support from our district office with Deb Cabral. So we're very happy to be here.
Thank you for coming to the opening event of this year's Brockton Knocks Down Diabetes. First, I'd like to introduce Leo McNeil, who was one of the founding members of this group and really started this Brockton Knocks Down Diabetes and really is a catalyst for it. And this is who the walk is named after since he retired from Harbor One. So, Leo?
I'm so grateful for you coming today. This event is wonderful because it represents collaboration in the city of Brockton among businesses, nonprofits, healthcare providers, and so forth. And in this era, I need not tell you of divisiveness and adversarial arguments constantly. To have collaboration show its brave face and persist is such a wonderful feeling to see everybody working together in a common cause to help reduce the incidence of a terrible disease.
This kicks off a full week of great activities, all built around creating awareness and helping folks create healthier lifestyles and addressing the issue of diabetes in our communities. Leo, congratulations to you, Tim, and everyone that's been involved in this effort over the last 6 years. As we look to build a livable, sustainable 21st century city, we know that it's important that we help address public health issues like diabetes.
Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, I'm serious. You guys gotta stretch.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, sir, I'm sorry. You don't have to.
Hurry up!
Yeah.
Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go.
Brockton Knock Down Diabetes, year 2017. Yay!
Amen.
Happy Father's Day. You get to try out the life of
Kendall, Lauren, not only do I want to knock down diabetes, I want to knock it out. What do I do?
Let us show you.
What happened?
We're handing out t-shirts. We have a raffle for 2 mountain bikes. Greeting everybody as they come in. Follow me, Signature Healthcare. And then on the back it says, we love our family doctor.
You got kids and you're trying to get them to eat healthy, you know, fun food is always what you get the kids to eat. If they think it's fun, they'll eat it. So this thing just, it's pretty safe. You can put zucchini, cucumbers, anything that you want in there. The reason why I'm using this is it gets it really thin, and to use it in a salad, especially when it's going to be raw, you want it to be thin. You want it to be soft, easy to eat. The lemon juice that I put in here for the marinade is going to break that down and make it a little bit softer as well. Just a little pinch of mint is really going to liven that up. Then I'm using fresh lemon juice.
This looks like all mint here in here.
Yeah, so that's all fresh mint. A little bit of olive oil, small pinch of salt, pepper. And to add to the salad, fresh arugula. And pecorino cheese.
Let's get it on. Call 911.
We hire caregivers to take care of their loved ones at home instead of going to a nursing home. A member who has, at the age 16 years older, who has medical issues or disability, we can help. We're right here, we can help, we can relate.
What are you doing today?
We are making
So Dottie, what did you think of my my kite flying technique?
Well, you know the saying, go fly a kite? You're not too good at it. You're my best friend, but kite flying is not your thing.
Best friends don't. Well, I guess best friends are honest.
Best friends are real honest.
What do I need to improve?
Well, it's your form, your technique.
Was I too slow? Was my left arm loose? What was it?
Your kite was kind of small.
I do have a small kite.
Yeah.
My name is is Shanae Ryan, and I'm the treasurer of the Brockton Lions Club. All right, this is the spot camera from Welsh Allen, and what it does is it screens any kind of irregularities in your eyes, and it'll let you know. You usually take it with your contacts or with your glasses on, so you know whether you need a new prescription or not. And then it'll read it, and then I can print it out, and you can send it out to you can bring it out to your ophthalmologist or your optometrist for your next appointment. So, and then they'll know that you need a new prescription.
A glucose screening is checking to see if you have diabetes, at least predisposed to diabetes. A random screening, anything less than 140, means that you do not have diabetes, but anything between 140 and 199, and a random screening means that you could be predisposed to diabetes, and you should get it checked out by your doctor. 101. So that's really good.
You did that with those shoes. Incredible.
I know, and I'm going to be paying for it later.
Wow, that was a great walk and health fair. It was so much fun. Great job putting that together. I know you had help from Tim Lynch.
Yes.
And
yep.
Hillary Lovell.
Oh yeah, Hillary from Signature Healthcare was a huge help, definitely.
So we're outside the pool. Again, another opportunity for people that aren't familiar with the YMCA to see they have it all. They have it all here. So Leah, why did the YMCA get involved with this initiative?
Yeah, so the Y's mission is to create healthier communities. So the Y is really invested in their community. And for the Old Colony YMCA, you know, Brockton is an important city for us. It's a big city, and so we had learned throughout the years that the rate of diabetes in Brockton is actually 2 times higher than the state average. So when Brockton Knocks Down Diabetes started back in 2011 by Harbor One Bank, the Y definitely wanted to get involved in that. They wanted to invest in their community, and we really just wanted to do something to help other people in our community. So we wanted to make sure that we were a lead agency for Brockton Knocks Down Diabetes, and that we were doing everything that we could to kind of reduce that rate of diabetes in Brockton. So that's what we're working on.
And that's exciting. That is very exciting. I'm excited to see more of this building.
Yeah.
And before we do that, I think what we're going to do is we're going to kick it back to that tour at Vicente's supermarket. Again, put on by Linda Lee. Fantastic registered dietitian. Hopefully you'll learn a lot, have some fun, and I bet you'll have an appetite after checking it out. Let's take a look.
Fresh, frozen, and canned.
Fresh is more natural. Fresh, yeah.
A lot of people think it's not as healthy as fresh, but actually, when they flash freeze it, it freezes at its peak nutrient value. So it's actually the same nutrients as fresh vegetables or fresh fish. So that's a little tip. Yeah. So it's okay. I buy frozen vegetables because sometimes I don't have time to finish my whole head of broccoli, and I don't want it to go to waste, right? So sometimes if I know I'm not cooking as often, I might just buy the frozen and save my money that way. Okay. All right. So
everybody enough time for cook.
Yeah, you need time.
I have time, but I don't cook. I mean, I have time. No cooking.
Good for you. You should cook for me. Okay, so we're in the dairy egg section. Okay, so the 3 things on the list: finding the most affordable low-fat milk, a vegetable oil spread, and a yogurt with less than 10 grams of sugar. So this is this aisle, and it goes down that way, okay? And you can work together. Run free. An intolerance, so if you have lactose intolerance or if you are a vegetarian and you don't drink cow's milk or for whatever reason, soy milk has protein in it and calcium in it as well. Almond milk doesn't really have the protein, and it's actually, but it is a good milk if you're getting your protein from something else. So those are kind of the thoughts about those. Other ones. So, does anyone know the difference between, like, why would you use a vegetable oil spread as opposed to butter or margarine? Well, there would be more fat with butter or margarine, most likely. So the butter and margarine that come in a stick are not as good for your cholesterol. So if you're worried about cholesterol, again, switching to a vegetable oil spread is better if you're really heavy-handed on the butter and margarine. Okay. As a good rule of thumb, when it's in a tub instead of a stick, it's a little bit better. A yogurt with less than 10 grams of sugar. Chobani. Yeah, the Greeks. The plainest one. Activia strawberry. Yeah. So yogurt is a whole world in itself. Okay. There are so many yogurts. There's whole milk. Then there's low fat, and then there's Greek.
So this one is interesting. This one has a mix. So that one is all whole wheat, and this was a mix. That's what about this? Let's see this one. This one's whole wheat. Oh, yeah. So this one, vera. Vera this. I got it.
And then there's like 100, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of different kinds, right? And yogurt is something we believe to be healthy. Did you choose that one?
Why did we choose this one, Liz? Because the first ingredient was whole wheat flour.
So that is the secret. Whole wheat flour as the first ingredient is how you know it's all whole wheat flour, because the order of the ingredients list matters. The first one on the list is what is the most percentage in the spread. So if it's not the first ingredient, then it's not the most prevalent ingredient in the bread. So if the first ingredient is water, then it's more water than it is whole wheat flour. Yeah. So there are some that will say 100% whole wheat, some won't. So this one doesn't say 100% whole wheat, but if you look at the ingredients, it's still good.
And 50. Woo! Nice job.
Yes.
Thank you so much for the tour. It was fantastic. Congratulations on all the work that the YMCA is doing, and you are doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, Brockton. Another One North Main in the books. It's time you knock down diabetes. To learn more about Brockton Community Access, please visit our website at bcatv.org. You can also check out our YouTube page, youtube.com/. The Brockton channel is all one word. For everyone at One North Main, I'm Jay Miller. We'll see you around town. Brockton knocks down diabetes.